us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Baseline jumper. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Russell against Jackson. And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Edwards.
And slithering inside, D-Lo. That's Russell's length helping him convert against pressure.
Here's Morant. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Count that bucket.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And Morant gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Picked by Gobert. Pass to Prince. Jacks up a 3. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got his second basket of the night. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some...
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Prince. Right side, Russell. Here's Gobert. Here's Prince. 5 to shoot. 4-3. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Brooks missing.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Russell up top. Pass to Gobert. From downtown, Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. The shot by Russell, no good. For Memphis, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Towns a screen on Morant. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Russell's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Morant. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. The drive by Morant.
Oh, wow.
Get out
Come
of
on,
the way!
with authority. The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Now here's Adams. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant. Let's go with a three. Buries it from three. He's got 11.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Russell to pass to Edwards. Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
At the line for two.
He does not get the second one. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Outside Morant. That one's good for two.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Outside for Morant. Brooks from outside. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Jackson outside. Here's Morant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 15.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
The shot by Towns, no good. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
That one falls. 17 points in the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Russell with the ball, guarded by Morant. The shot by Towns, no good. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Morant finds Bain. Here's Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And it's Bain with the rebound. Right side Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Memphis trailing here. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Left side, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Well, Memphis shooting only 39% so far in the game. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go, all alone. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The free throw drops for Bane.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Back to Morant. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Fires for three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. Started by Morant. Lets a floater go. Brooks the pass to Bane. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
To the wing, right side. Can they get it? The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Morant. And some solid defense from Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Jackson outside. From deep. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drop. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be
26. The Grizzlies, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Offensive rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
It's always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Brooks left side. Tries it from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Inside, Morant finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Bain against Edwards. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Here's Gobert. The shot that time not on target. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant against Russell. Takes a 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Will it go? And Morant clears the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Russell from deep three-point land. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jackson. And the shot goes. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Morant finds Bain. Right at the free throw line. They get it back. Adams.
Torian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Bain. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Russell. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. Jackson attacking. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shooting from Memphis.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Left side, Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Towns can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Morant driving inside. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Russell against Morant. Here's Towns. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Russell. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now. Back to Bain. Up top, Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. From behind the arc. Goes back up. And he can't get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Bain. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Goes up at the elbow. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to Prince. And here's Russell. And it's Bain with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Going inside. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. From the high post. Adams. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Russell against Adams. And here's Edwards outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jackson on the wing. Morant against Russell. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
The 3 from Russell. Adams grabs the miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Brooks. Edwards pulls it in.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Russell, that's good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big tally. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For
task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Shot on the wing, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Garland against Morant. LeVert inside the line. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Brooks, here we go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And so here's Cleveland. Mobley the pass to LeVert. Mobley against Jackson. Here's LeVert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Shoots over Garland. And it's Morant missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And finished off by Morant.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now, here's Garland. LeVert in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by one.
Oh, wow. Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Garland. 1:53 left to play here in the first. And Adams sends it back. Brooks with the bounce pass. Bane kicks to Morant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Locked up there for Allen. Stolen by Jackson. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
They get the rebound.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brooks dishes to Morant. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Here's Garland. A pass to Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
No good on the shot. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at center. Garland kicks to Allen. Three-pointer, LeVert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here is Brooks. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Garland against Morant. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. There's the dish to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Bane. Morant with it. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Mitchell is double. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Morant passes to Bane. Unloads from 13. Ja Morant again. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. A pull-up. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Dylan Brooks. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson finds Bane. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Here's LeVert. Reverses. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Bane. Outside Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Morant against Garland. Adams, some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Shot to stop the run. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Brooks. Outside, Bain. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Morant.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
All right, Dave, thank you. And Tom. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sent down.
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up. Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
A drive by Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Garland, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Jackson. Now Bain. Morant right side. And Morant throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Garland against Morant. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Bain. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And that one, good. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Bain.
I got yours.
Morant against Garland. And it's Morant missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by LeBert. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
a solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Morant dishes to Brooks. It's tipped. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Garland, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Morant against Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The drive by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Mitchell drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Outside Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. No good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant right side. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And so he hits both. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the right side. Garland kicks to Mitchell. The 3 ball. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson from long range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Outside, Bain. From deep 3-point range. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for Darius Garland.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Brooks outside. From deep. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight. Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Mitchell against Bain. It's LeVert on the wing. Stolen away. Brooks against LeVert. On the wing, Jackson. Now, here's Morant for three. Offensive rebound, and Adams kicks to Morant. From deep three-point range, LeVert grabs the miss.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Adams against Allen. The pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Shoots. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bain looking around. Outside Jackson. Shoots over LeVert. Jackson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
The efficiency of Garland is something this man believes that he can make every shot.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant against Garland. Jackson has the open look. Cans it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Mitchell outside. Here's LeVert. Good, nice job down low.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Brooks outside. From deep. Outside Jackson to the middle. Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Over Mobley. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Outside, Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Puts up a three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, knocked loose. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Garland passes it to LeVert. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Adams, some nice D. Outside, Bain. He kicks it to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which, thank you, David, great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
ready to get to work here at home. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Here's Morant after the basket by Boston. Williams grabs the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Tatum banked it in off the glass. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Outside, Williams. Stolen by Bane. Brooks against Horford. And it's Brooks missing. And here's Boston. Here's Smart with the crossover. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. Bane against Brown. Here's Jackson. Back to Bane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The defensive player of the year in 2022, Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Smart grabs the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. And here's Morant. Looking to end the run. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. On the wing, Tatum. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Brown with the steal. 3-pointer. Tatum finds Brown over Bane. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Bane. Soft touch off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And here's Brown for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. And that one's good.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Smart passes to Tatum. A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Horford against Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Adams missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
It's stolen by Smart. Horford against Jackson. Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown finds Williams. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Brown for three. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting. Brown's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Here's Smart, plenty of space. No good off the back of the rim. Oh, deflected and stolen by Brown. Fires the three. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up 5. And we'll get the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Shoots over Morant. There's Tatum with the three. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Pulls it in from the elbow. Bane finds Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. To the middle. It's tipped. Morant against Smart. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Horford. Bane against Brown. Looking to end this cold spell. Just 5 to shoot. Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Morant against Smart. Here's Adams. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Tatum from long range. Horford passes to Williams. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Outside, Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. To the paint. Inside, Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Tatum against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Horford. Drops in the three. Horford's got 5 points. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Good work there as it goes. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Pass to Bane. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in. He has 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Unloads from 13. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Brown. Pulls it from the corner. No good that time.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now Brown. 11 seconds left in the first half. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The shot no good. And so it's Boston.
16. The Grizzlies. 10.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. They grab their own miss. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Tatum from long range. Knocks down the long J. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Jackson, and that one's on target from the wing.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Williams a screen on Morant. Smart passes to Williams. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Morant. Oh, wow!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. Here's Williams. The rebound by Jackson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Bane into the lane. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Now here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Morant, pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Horford against Jackson. Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Bane. Smart grabs a miss. The Celtics with the lead. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
For 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Morant finds Bane. Smart against Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. Unable to get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Outside Bane. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Smart. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Brooks. Hounded by Tatum. Lays out, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. The kick to Tatum. Looking to get it going. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Brooks finds Morant. Tries to spin. Move. Uncovered. Bullseye! Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Brown passes to Horford. Here's Tatum. Brooks defending. It's deflected. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Spins. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Horford, a screen on Bane. Now Tatum. Oh, Adams with the block. Outside Morant. And he's going for the lob. And slammed in by Adams.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Brown against Bane. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane with it. Now guarded by Brown. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Brooks against Tatum. To stop the run. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. Adams inside. Brown's there. Adams with a screen on Smart. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. It's good.
Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
Horford, a screen on Bane. And here's Brown for 3. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Outside Morant. On the tape. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They have. A relentless mentality. even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. Back to Bane. Can't hit that one. Brown with some nice D. Here's Tatum. Yes!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
got Steve Smith and on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Shoots. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Again, Memphis.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Passes it to Russell. Back to Edwards. Looking to end the run. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Morant. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 6.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Gobert in the corner. Edwards finds Towns. The 3. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Fires the 3. They get it back. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Outside, Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Over Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And Towns throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Edwards looking it over. 3-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Great open look there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
That one goes in. Edwards got 8.
The D can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant passes to Brooks. Takes the turnaround J. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Misses the three. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Shakes him. Morant finds Bane. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence
goodness.
to attempt that. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a
that one,
play.
Kevin? Unbelievable.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Rant, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant with a wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 11.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Edwards, that's good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over Russell. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 15. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And a wide open look for Bane. And gets the rebound. Brooks kicks to Bane. Edwards with the block. They retain possession. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The putback. It's good on the putback. Towns has got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Towns for three. And Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Edwards drives in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Pass to Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. And they get it. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Brooks outside. Over Prince. Off the left rim and out. Towns down low. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor.
Thanks, David. And whoop. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Morant.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Towns. Second shot opportunity. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Bain finds Jackson, shoots the 3. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves leading by 10. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bain. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant that's for 2. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball. Towns has got 11. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. You know, they get smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Edwards, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Bain kicks to Morant. A second chance effort. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 16. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Adams with it. He's picked up by Russell. Russell against Morant. Morant with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Misses off the right eye. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. 2 points. That one goes. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
Nice job by Desmond Bain, showing the quickness to stop and pop.
Russell passes to Edwards. And he elevates the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's Morant missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That's a 2 from Towns. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's them. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Morant with the bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Outside, Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Morant. It's good from the top of the key. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Russell against Morant. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Morant looking around. There's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Russell kicks to Towns. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks with it. Here's Adams. Offline with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Russell. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morant kicks to Adams. Back to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Now here's Morant for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 26. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside Russell. And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Prince. Fires it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Tips it up, and it's Adams on the follow.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morant outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Prince wide open. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
The Grizzlies with another miss. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
Terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Garland. Off target with the three. Morant with it. Now LeVert defending. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Right wing. Here's Garland. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
The three from Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Memphis. Mobley outside. Here's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. LeVert outside. Mobley outside. Ooh, poked away. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Bane. Adams a screen. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is. And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
1:07 left in the first quarter here. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Jackson. Moran against Garland. Takes the three. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. And Garland with the basket on the assist from LeVert. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw misses.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
11 seconds left in the first. Outside Garland. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. Garland finds Allen. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Memphis leading. Here's Bain. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Garland, the pass to Allen.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Down low. Here's Bain. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Garland for 3. They get it again. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Kicks it out to Jackson. With the drive, played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's gotten his first points in this one.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. Over Bain. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Here's Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Garland. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. The 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 6 points.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Now here's Garland. LeVert outside. Out to Garland. Fires the three. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Here's Morant. That one's wide left.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
LeVert, that's good.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You love the speed that Garland gives you. Lethal in that open floor.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. He got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. The 3 from Bain. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Garland no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Out left to the wing. Shot from 16. The 3 from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the Grizzlies shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Bain. Garland against Morant. Here's Adams. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here's LeVert for 3. Good work defensively by Brooks. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Garland against Morant. The 3 ball. And it's Morant again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's LeVert for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. The turnaround. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists tonight.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense. beautiful.
That's good from Garland.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Oh, Brooks with the steal. LeVert goes against Morant. Doesn't go that time.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Morant against Garland. Oh, he misses the dunk. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Allen gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Brooks finds Morant. And he drives it.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Morant no good on that one. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From deep, Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 6. And stolen by Morant. Garland against Adams. Pass to Morant. Elbow shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 23.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. For the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Mobley passes to Allen. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Three-pointer, Brooks. Cavaliers with the rebound. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Grizzlies up 2. We've got more in store. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Garland against Morant. From deep. Now Allen. Mobley with it. Guarded by Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Mitchell against Bain. Into the lane. Outside for Brooks. All alone. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Memphis. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Allen inside. Adams covering. Allen can't get it to go. And Adams no good on that one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Morant against Mobley.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And he makes a first. And Morant drops them both. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Garland. Over Adams. Here's Allen. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Pass to Brooks. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Morant. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. No good. A bit long that time.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And there's the drive. Morant with the slam!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Garland against Morant. Knocks it loose. Here's Mobley. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. The three from Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Now Jackson. Morant with it. Over Garland. Morant, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pulls it. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Gets the three to fall.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Payne, the pass to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Garland against Morant. Puts the move on. And then Morant with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Allen with a screen on Morant. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until...
tonight, it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fine.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Elbow shot. And it's Morant missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Williams' shot is off.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now here's Morant to the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Tatum against Brooks. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get heat for the challenge.
Thanks, David.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Here's Morant. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bain with it, and it's Horford picking him up, and stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 6.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Morant, and he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by John Morant. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yep, that one goes in there.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Smart kicks to Horford. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Smart against Morant. Here's Adams. They grab their own miss, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Austin with the ball. 3-point lead. Brown feeling it out a bit. That doesn't go either for Brown. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
The offensive rebound outside for Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain, and Memphis with another turnover here. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Smart passes to Brown. Horford with it. And here is Brown. He has 5. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Morant. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Bain drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. For 3. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Morant against Smart. Fires from the corner. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Inside, and stolen by Tatum. Left side, Brown. Horford has a wide open look. The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. And the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Morant. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Jackson kicks to Brooks. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Adams with the screen on Smart. Shot clock at 6. Adams' shot is good.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Now here's Brown. He's got 10. Tatum on the wing. Shoots it. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's Brown. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he sinks the second. Here's Tatum. He's got 8. Left side, Smart. And another basket for Boston.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Outside, Bain shoots over Brown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, to me,
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point. Morant passes to Bain. Jacks up a three. Horford with the rebound. It's tipped. Brown against Bain. Pass to Morant. Outside Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Feeds to Morant. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Williams is running. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Bain against Brown. Lets it go from 14. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And Morant finishes inside. Morant's got 9.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle. It's stolen by Brown. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Tatum. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks for the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Morant. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart misses. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Out to Morant. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Smart. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And stolen by Horford. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Passes it to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Pass to Smart. Horford up top. Over Jackson. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. The feed to Williams. Outside, Horford. There's the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Back to Morant. He takes it in. Williams with the block. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Morant against Smart. Back to Horford. Lets it go with the three. They get it back. Williams dishes to Tatum. Brown right side. Over Bain. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brown wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Brooks. Another shot. Here's Adams. Makes it off the glass.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Celtics leading by 13. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Loads it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Let's go. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Morant with a wide-open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Smart against Morant. Horford the pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Morant outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep three-point range, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.